Hey, thanks for making it to Veterans Info Tap. I'm glad you made it. Let's talk about putting money back in your pocket, or at least not letting it leave your pocket, with veteran discounts, right? Military and disabled veteran discounts are an important piece of the financial pie. And I think that we leave a lot of money on the table. Either A, not knowing where it's at, forgetting to ask, all of those things, not registering if it's a place where you need to register, like a Home Depot or a Lowe's, where you need to register your veteran status so you can type in your phone number and then they give you the discount. It adds up. You know, 10% off on a Lowe's or a Home Depot shopping trip could be, you know, $10, $20, $50. I mean, it just depends on what you're buying, of course. It could be higher than that. So it's important to know and just have kind of an overview of what's available. There's surprises out there on where you can get discounts and how much those discounts can be for. I wanted to just share with you 20 of the biggest military discounts on retail, tech, travel, and some other things. So please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. Every minute watched helps to push this out, and the thumbs up and the subscriptions are a key point as well. If you want to support the channel in other ways, consider being a member. Thank you so much to all you members. I really do appreciate your support. If you want to become a member, you can go to the homepage. You'll see highlighted members and a join button. Thank you again to all you members. I appreciate it. All right, so 20 of the biggest military discounts on retail, tech, travel, and more. Big brands and retailers offer special incentives and discounts as high as 40%. Why would you pay 40% more if you don't have to? If there's, let's just, before we get into it, let's say there's two versions of something and you personally don't care which one it is, right? But one is 40% off. Why wouldn't you buy that instead, right? So let's figure it out here. So as high as 40%, two members of the United States Armed Forces, and often their families too. All right, so this just came out not too long ago here in 2024, and I'm sharing it with you here today. Are you a member of the United States Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, Coast Guard, Space Force, National Guard, and so on? American brands and big retailers want to show you how much your service and sacrifice are appreciated by giving you special discounts. These offers are valid with a military ID that shows your first and last name, branch of service, or current military status. You might think these deals only apply to active duty personnel, but in many cases, veterans and even family members are often eligible for them as well. Utilize your VA ID card. I did a video on several different IDs that you can get as a disabled veteran, including your state ID or driver's license that you can actually get the veteran designation on there. That's not a new thing. It's been in place for, several years now. Time flies, right? But for those that don't know, there you go. All right, offering discounts is a great way for businesses to build brand loyalty and connect with important customer demographics like Generation Z. But our servicemen and women benefit even more from these incentives, as they often struggle financially in the early years of service. Okay, so they're they're threading the needle here with different, I guess, kind of scenarios, right? One, you're the brand new, you just enlisted into the military and you're an E1, E2 and you have no money and that's it, right? That's your life. So it helps that person. Well, then we can also flip it over to, hey, you're a veteran and you've been out for a while and now you're retired and you're on a fixed income. These discounts are key. Before we get into the list of some of the actual companies and some of the things that they offer, I don't even know if it's on there, but think about like your cell phone. Make sure that you're getting your military veteran discount for your cell phone. Your bank account. Some banks like JP Morgan Chase, Chase Bank, huge bank, they got a really good military and veteran bank account and they also give you free cashier's checks as well as counter checks, and if there's safe deposit boxes, you should have a free safe deposit box as well. If I remember right, I mean, my brain's a little bit foggy and I don't know if they changed that, but as of several years ago, that's how it was. So moving on, according to the Department of Defense, in 2024, there were 2.1 uniformed service members and 2.6 million family members stationed around the world. And approximately 40% of all active duty military were age 25 years or under. A 2021 congressional survey on the financial challenges facing active duty military reported that basic pay for an E3 enlistee with less than 2 years of service was only $25,247. That's barely enough to get by on, even with housing subsidies and federal tax advantages. So you can see why it really pays to take the time to search out these deals. The good news is these discounts are pretty sweet. Again, they average between 10 to 40%, and we're going to jump into that list now. So for technology, Apple offers a 10% discount to active and veteran members of the U.S. military, National Guard, reserves, as well as family members who reside in the same household. Wow, that's pretty good. AT&T. All right, AT&T features savings of 25% off mobile and data plans for military vets and their families. Dell is another one here, and it says Dell salutes military members and their families with a 5% coupon off its electronics that are available to those with a .mil email address. Samsung offers savings up to 30% off for active duty members who join its email list using a .mil address. Verizon offers a $10 per month on select Fios Business Internet plans. Military small business owners are eligible for its Business Unlimited plan for as low as $30 per line per month. For clothing and accessories, Adidas gives active duty military members, veterans, retirees, and their spouses and dependents a 30% discount on online and in-store purchases. And I'm going to have to buy some Adidas now. I wear a lot of Vans, but I'm going to have to get some Adidas. 30% off. Come on. So 30% discount online and in-store purchases, and 15% at its factory outlets. Note that the Ivy Park, Disney, and Sam Smith brands, among others, are excluded from this deal. Crocs. For you Crocs wearers out there. Crocs features savings of 25% off all full-priced footwear. This offer is instantly available when military status is verified using the ID Me software. Foot Locker lets active duty, retired, and reservist military and their dependents take 10% off their online and in-store purchases, which is good for use up to 4 times per month or up to $100 maximum discount. Lululemon, for those of you out there that are yoga people, Lululemon rolled out a 15% discount on its it's a merged word between athletic and leisure, athleisure wear, and accessories to military members, their spouses, and their dependents. New Balance gives military as well as teachers, first responders, and government employees 15% off their full price purchases. Nike offers 10% discount to all active duty, veterans, retired personnel upon validating their status. Under Armour is a good one, typically rolls out a 20% discount to active duty military and veterans for its state-of-the-art sportswear, but as of April 2024, the company is offering even more, 40% off on its website and in Under Armour brand house stores. To receive it, you must either have your ID or verify yourself online with ID Me. Under Armour, up to 40% off. Huge. Travel, you want to go somewhere? We're getting into the holiday season. You might want to go somewhere. American Airlines honors active duty military veterans and their families with a series of perks that include reduced airfares, free checked bags, and priority boarding. To receive the discounted airfare, you must call reservations and provide your military ID. Delta gives active duty military the benefit of bringing more on their flights by allowing one free checked bag. There are restrictions to the size of the checked bag, according to whether the trip is for personal or military reasons. So be sure to check their website for all the details. Royal Caribbean gives active duty veterans, and those honorably discharged and their spouses reduced rates on select sailings, according to Cruise Cheap. These discounts run as high as 50%. That's pretty big. Toyota rolled out a $500 rebate on new and used vehicles purchases by active duty members of the armed forces, veterans, and their families. So if you want to get a Toyota, there you go. For entertainment, Walt Disney World offers several discounts to active and retired service members and their families, including discounted multi-day theme park tickets, discounted meals and lodging at the Shades of Green Military Recreation Center located 1 mile from the Magic Kingdom. Note that veterans must have 20 years of service to be eligible for these discounts. Universal Studios gives active duty military, retired military, and their spouses discounts on tickets to any Universal Studios theme park, including Harry Potter World, up to 40% off stays at Universal Studios, Cabana Bay Beach Resort, and up to 35% off stays at other Universal hotels. Big box retailers, Target expresses its gratitude to American service members and women American service men and women and their families by offering a 10% discount on its groceries, electronics, and other essentials. The discount started as a Veterans Day perk, but is extended year-round. That's outstanding. Specialty retailers, each Veterans Day Tractor Supply gives 15% discount to military members and families. That's good on all products. Bonuses, even more savings through We Salute subscription app. So check out that as well. So with that, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Keep some money in your pocket and make sure that you're utilizing your military veterans discount status anywhere that you can. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Have a great one. And remember, if we don't take care of each other, something went wrong.